Nick Boykin. Welcome to RPW. Sorry for my lack of energy, it's been a long day. I'll do my best to provide commentary for our first ever show tonight. Tonight we'll be deciding a lot of our champions, even though, this is Universe mode, so it won't say it's a title match, but in actuality, it is. So, without further ado, we have a long night ahead of us, so let's get to it. Our first match will be for our light heavyweight or cruiserweight title, whatever you want to call it, and I figured that I would take 6 of the top cruiserweights on our roster and put them in a ladder match. The winner of this match will be crowned the first ever RPW light heavyweight champion of the world. We have the Hurricane, we have P.D. Williams, we have Ultimo Dragon, Andrew Everett, Marty Scurll, and Kota Ibushi. This is a bit of an international affair, as we have America, Canada, Japan. I mean, everything is represented here. A bunch of different styles. People assume that since it's a cruiserweight or light heavyweight match, that it's going to be a lot of high-flying maneuvers seen. And while that is somewhat true, you have guys like Marty Scurll and P.D. Williams and the Hurricane, who, despite being lighter guys, aren't known for their high-flying prowess. This is RPW, Renegade Pro Wrestling. Waiting for this stupid crap to load. Takes forever. Thank you, 2K. Make sure I am selected to be out of the match, because I don't want any favoritism in it. And yes, I know that we are not in a RPW arena. This is the old SmackDown arena and ring and everything. I don't really do rings or arenas, but we'll see what I can do in the coming weeks. Yes, I know I'm late. I know that Friday was our due day, but without further ado, let's get this show on the road. I will be skipping any entrances that aren't actually made. I'm hoping that at least a few of them are, so I'm not just constantly skipping ahead. First up, we have one of the most decorated cruiserweight, light heavyweight wrestlers of all time, and one of my personal favorites, Ultimo Dragon. With him, you gotta watch out for that outside DDT, also known as the Shiren Hai or Shiren Nui, depending on who you are. The SI moonsault. I mean, he has a wide range of maneuvers. Definitely no slouch on the ring. Been doing this forever. Sadly, was misused by the company based out of Connecticut. Just a great ring veteran who I'm proud to have on the roster, and I'm expecting big things from him. He's actually my personal favorite to win this match. But, I'll try to remain unbiased during the match itself. Up next, we have Andrew Everett. Andrew Everett is the guy is very, very young and has a bright future ahead of him. He's out of North Carolina, much like his idols, Matt and Jeff the Hardys, as well as, the other men in this match, Hurricane Helms. He's only 25, which is, the same age as me. But he's been doing this for about, 11 years or so. Definitely a high flyer, just all-around high flyer, 630 sentons, double rotation moonsaults, reverse Frankensteiner, shooting star press. He can do it all. Up next we have the Maple Leaf Muscle, Petey Williams. Everything I just said about Andrew Everett, it's damn near the opposite for Petey Williams. The man doesn't high fly. He is no young man. He's been doing this for quite a while. Been up there with the best of the best for years and years. With him, it's all about watching out for that front flip pile driver known as the Canadian Destroyer. And of course he has a lot of muscle packed onto him compared to his fellow athletes. But just because he's muscular does not mean he has a lack of agility. Petey Williams, one of the best little men to come out of Canada. He's coming out next. This is a man that not many people knew, especially this time last year. He was starting to make a name for himself in other companies. But this man is the villain, Marty Scurll. Yeah, I gotta say, this isn't fun doing commentary by myself. Maybe next time I'll see if I can get someone in here to help to carry the commentary duties alongside me, because at this point in time, this is no bueno. Marty Scurll, definitely one of my another personal favorite, up-and-coming guy. Just has a ton of potential, great athlete, great charisma, amazing heel. This man needs no introduction. He just came out in the 2018 WWE Royal Rumble and made his epic return. That man is Hurricane Helms. Many people say he resembles someone who shares the last name with him in Gregory Helms, but I don't see the resemblance whatsoever. They look like two totally different people. I mean, Gregory Helms has always had short hair, and if it's obvious that Hurricane has long hair. I mean, how different can you get based off that? While many people perceive him to just be a joke in the ring, you can't overlook the fact that this man is a decorated tag team and cruiserweight wrestler. Been doing this for a lot longer than most of his other competitors. Choosing to have a good mix of veterans and young dogs in this matchup. Another man that doesn't really need any introduction, but I'm going to give it to him anyway. This man has been making waves in Japan for quite some time now. Decorated tag team singles competitor, wrestled in the WWE Cruiserweight Classic. This man is Kota Ibushi. Kota Ibushi is, of course, former one half of the tag team Golden Lovers, alongside Kenny Omega, the leader of the Bullet Club for now. With Kota Ibushi, you gotta watch out for that high-flying expertise, but he's definitely not afraid to mix it up in a technical style as well. And we are underway. Immediately we see Kota Ibushi taking out a familiar foe in Marty Scurll, as well as Andrew Everett beating up on someone who is probably a mentor in Hurricane Helms, as well as two of the veterans, Petey Williams and Ultimate Dragon, tangoing outside the ring right near that ladder. What a counter by Andrew Everett, countering that suplex early on, but Hurricane returns the favor and hits him with a reverse DDT off a counter. Kota Ibushi showing off those strikes, but Marty Scurll showing off why he's one of the best technical wrestlers today. Kick him down. Oh, I could feel the pain in my arm after watching that counter. Marty Scurll, of course, is going to taunt to the crowd. Yeah, Marty, calm it down. And that's what you get for your efforts. He comes out and gets hit with a big front slam by Kota Ibushi. Oh, looks like we might have... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, it looks like Hurricane was going after the ladder, but instead he's going to kick the living snot out of Andrew Everett. Kick in the ribs and then the face. It looks like Petey Williams is going to get in on this. Or he'd rather not after seeing what Andrew Everett just did to Hurricane. A nice reverse slam by Petey Williams onto Ultimate Dragon. Marty Scurll with a picture-perfect dropkick out of the corner, sending Kota Ibushi crashing to the mat. But Kota Ibushi, of course, he's not going to give up in this match. He counters and then hits him with a sliding dropkick to the side of the face. Hurricane tries to sneak up on him. Kota Ibushi hits him with a dropkick. Oh no, but it's countered. Hurricane hits a Hurricane Runner. Hurricane Runner, perhaps? And while not known for his springboard ability, Hurricane teases it, but then gets punched in the mouth for his efforts. Big reverse back suplex by Ultimate Dragon onto Andrew Everett. Petey Williams punches Ultimate Dragon in the gut, sending him crashing to the floor off the turnbuckle. Sends him into the corner. Back into the other corner. Second from the top rope. Keeps on his back. Comes to the crowd. Goes to yes. Sorry for the quiet. We had some background interference. Somebody walked into the room, and quite frankly, I don't like talking when I'm on the mic. Whatever, y'all know this is fake. I don't give a shit. This is 18 plus, by the way. I might let some cuss words slip. The counter fest going on outside the ring right now. Numerous counters by all of our competitors. Andrew Everett finally into the ring, grabs that ladder, and lands it up against the top rope. And he's going to use it as a ramp to hit a flying crossbody on Casper the Friendly Ghost as he hits no one. And then he gets hit with a nice Tiger suplex? Yeah, Tiger the Dragon, I always get them mixed up. Back suplex by Hurricane. He is just showing off all his suplex repertoire. Kota Ibushi, meanwhile, hits the crossbody off the ladder onto Andrew Everett, who missed that same spot previously, who then misses a dropkick. Kota Ibushi stomps on him for his efforts. Petey Williams is in the ring, center of the ring, climbs up the ladder, and he's looking to take on that briefcase, which will be holding that cruiserweight / light heavyweight title. It'll be similar to TNA's X Division title, where there's, a lightweight limit of probably around 215, 220-ish. I haven't really set that in stone. We'll see where it goes. We're still young in the season. Petey Williams does not want to get off that ladder. He's sending multiple opponents crashing to the mat. Oh, but Kota Ibushi finally gets him down. Kota Ibushi, what's he setting up for? Big time power bomb, sending Petey Williams crashing to the mat. Ultimate Dragon's looking to pull down that title. Oh, but Kota Ibushi and Marty Scurll tip over the ladder, and then Andrew Everett yanks him off the belt. Ooh, Andrew Everett, that big Hurricane Rana, sending Hurricane crashing through the ladder. Could this be it? Could this be the moment we've all been waiting for? Could Andrew Everett be looking to pull down that RPW light heavyweight title? Not if Marty Scurll has anything to say about it. Or the Hurricane. Hurricane pulls him right down off that ladder as Marty Scurll grabs the light heavyweight title, seeking to rip it from the chain, but Andrew Everett instead is going to hit a big time towards the gate, sending both men crashing to the mat. What a maneuver. Meanwhile, Ultimate Dragon hits a big suplex from the outside, bringing Hurricane back inside, crashing to the ladder. Petey Williams, meanwhile, hits a big suplex piledriver on Kota Ibushi. His neck might be broken. Meanwhile, what's Ultimate Dragon doing? Oh, big Hurricane Rana off the top rope. You can feel the intensity and animosity in the ring right now as Petey Williams tosses Ultimate Dragon over the top rope. Ultimate Dragon with a big counter steals that ladder away from Petey. Petey steals it right back from him with no damage being dealt. Ultimate steals it back. It looks like they're going to trade the ladder a couple times. But forward, Petey Williams gets the ladder straight to the nose. And Marty Scurll takes the ladder and then smacks Ultimate Dragon with it. Ultimate Dragon counters a strike with it. And then baptizes Marty Scurll with that steel ladder. Ultimate Dragon has the ladder. He smacks Kota Ibushi in the back, sneaking up from behind like the snake he is. Or dragon, whatever. Oh, Hurricane is signaling for a finisher. Hits him with a big spinning elbow. And then hit the front drop kick springboard style from Andrew Everett for his efforts. Kota Ibushi gets whipped into a corner. Counters Andrew Everett now in the corner. And gets the living snot kicked out of him. Ah, that made my ribs hurt. Kota Ibushi is doing a lot of damage with his legs at this point in time. Hitting those kicks and then a slingshot leg drop to the back of the head of Andrew Everett. Hurricane, meanwhile, is playing with that ladder, smacking Andrew Everett a couple times in the back before going over to Ultimate Dragon. And here comes the Nightman Hamster. Shining Wizard, that is. Or if you're from my group of friends, we call that the preliminary warlock. Hurricane with the ladder, sets it up in the middle of the ring. He's the only one standing in the ring at this point in time. Climbs up there quickly, looking to pull down that light heavyweight title. My audience. Kota Ibushi climbs the ladder, is looking to pull down their title. Hurricane, chopping in the back, Andrew Everett runs up and hits him with a big twist of fate off the ladder. But Kota Ibushi no-sells it and just rolls out of the ring. Great workmanship right there. Andrew Everett climbs the ladder. Petey Williams slides into the ring. Can he stop him? And he does. Petey Williams numerous forearm shots to the face before sending Andrew Everett crashing to the floor, looking to take the title for himself. I have a feeling that this could be it, folks. Why did Ultimate Dragon give up on it? He hit him once and slid out. Oh, and there you have it, folks. Your winner and first ever RPW Light Heavyweight Champion is Petey Williams from Maple Leaf Muscles. And this match had a bit of everything. We saw high flying, we saw technical wrestling, we saw some hardcore spots. With that ladder being involved, we saw some insane moments with Andrew Everett hitting a couple of those twists of fate off the ladder. We saw Petey Williams hit that suplex pile driver on Kota Ibushi on that thin mat outside the ring. Well-deserved win for Petey Williams. Let's get right back into our next match, which is a triple threat Extreme Rules match with three of the top ladies here in RPW. We have Bull Nakano, we have Michelle McCool, and we have Melina. I know my audience would be quite familiar with two of these women, Michelle McCool and Melina, but I know that the people who are going to be watching this might not be as familiar with Bull Nakano, which, if you're not familiar with her, please go Google some of her clips. I'm sure there's numerous matches of hers and moments of hers you can find on YouTube, but do yourself a favor and look her up. She's not like most women. Exciting, loves kendo sticks. She's just one tough SOB. Sorry, I got caught up listening to that amazing theme song. And once again, if these ladies don't have an entrance, it will be getting skipped. Coming out first, former Diva of the Year, former Divas Champion, former Women's Champion, and she was a participant in the 2018 first ever Women's Royal Rumble match for the WWE. Michelle McCool is, of course, the real-life wife of Mark Calloway, The Undertaker. But don't let that distract you from the fact that Michelle McCool herself is no slouch in that ring. I'm excited to see what she can do. Well, apparently Bull Nakano has already crowned herself the RPW Women's Champion. That is false news. This is like, I feel like I'm our president, and that's fake news. She has not earned that belt. She has not won that belt. She has obviously stolen that belt from where it's being held. How she got her hands on it, I don't know. I'm gonna have to check my security again just to make sure she didn't bribe someone to get that title or threaten anyone. Much more likely. But Bull Nakano can definitely win that belt if the price is right. And last but definitely not least, we have Melina. Melina is, of course, the former girlfriend of John Morrison / Johnny Nitro / Johnny Mundo / Johnny Empath, and whatever else you want to call him, really. The man has like 5,000 names, and it's all good. But let's not talk about what her ex-boyfriend has done. Let's talk about the fact that Melina has always been a fan favorite, even when she's healed. People, especially the male fans, just seem to not be able to take their eyes off of her. Michelle McCool, Bull Nakano, and Melina. Let's get it on. Sorry folks, I had a brief phone call I had to make, so I muted my mic. Let's see what's going on right now. We have Michelle McCool going one-on-one with Bull Nakano as Melina makes her way back into the ring, but not before taunting, of course. Melina gets that booty into the ring and taunts again as Michelle McCool and Bull Nakano fight. What a nice suplex from Bull Nakano, who gets her Irish whip counter by Melina, who then hits her with a nice slam, followed by a drop kick to the back. Does this woman have no shame? Bull Nakano is whoa, hey, I'm gonna call that one the Flying 69. That was definitely some innovative offense by Melina, as Michelle McCool seeks to work on the leg of Bull Nakano, possibly working towards that heel hook signature she has. What a jawbreaker from Melina there. Melina with a nice short arm clothesline. Bull Nakano with those forearms. And another clothesline by Bull Nakano, looking to get the quick pinfall, but Michelle McCool breaks it up. And then takes a back suplex for her effort. Bull Nakano now slides out the ring. No, are we finally going to get some weapons in this Extreme Rules match? Bull Nakano has a sledgehammer, but Michelle McCool says, back the fuck away from me with that thing. Goes back to the leg, hitting her with that nice leg snap. Drop kicks Melina right in the middle of her back, sending her face first into a turnbuckle. Ooh, what an alley-oop face buster by Michelle McCool, using her height to send her smaller opponent Melina crashing to the mat. Ooh, and then what a nice gourd buster by Michelle McCool, damaging the face of Bull McConnell, who, quite frankly, I don't think cares much about her appearances, if I'm being honest. Oh, what a corkscrew neckbreaker by Michelle McCool. Only a 1 count. It is much too early for that. Melina has too much heart to just sit there and take the three count. Bull McConnell misses wildly with the clothesline, but hits a nice sidewalk slam backbreaker, bridging Michelle McCool into an unnatural position. Melina picks up that sledgehammer, but gets punched in the face. Whipped into the corner. Bull McConnell, what she got going on here, sets Melina up on the top turnbuckle. Ooh. What an avalanche butterfly suplex from the top rope. Could this be it? No, says Michelle McCool as she breaks up the pin. Ooh, and then elbows Bull McConnell in the face before giving her the Faith Breaker. This could be all it, folks. This match could very well be over. 1, 2, 3. Here's your winner, Michelle McCool. That was a much shorter match than I intended it to be, but nonetheless, all 3 women had their spots. Everyone looked good. I'm excited to see what this roster holds as far as our women's division. But Michelle McCool, of course, picks up that big victory, the first victory for the women's division, pinning Bull Nakano after a Faith Breaker maneuver. Onwards with the show. Up next, we have an Elimination Chamber match. This match, I'm kind of weighing my options. This could be a 6-man match for the World Championship, or World Champion, who will be crowned later tonight. Or maybe this person deserves their own title as well. Guess we'll just have to wait and see. Can't reveal all my surprises. In this matchup, we have William Regal, the technical genius. We have EC3, the cocky asshole. We have the satanic Aleister Black. We have, Elias Sampson. Don't know really much to say about him. The Drifter. We have one of the most gifted mat-based grapplers in WWE, in Shelton Benjamin. And we have the Moscow Mauler, who's really Ukrainian, Vladimir Kozlov. This match has a bit of everything. We have mat-based, we have technical prowess, we have powerhouse, we have strikes, we have grappling, there's charisma, and if Elias brings that damn guitar, I mean, this match could very well get extreme. We'll just have to wait and see, folks. But yes, I scheduled an Elimination Chamber for my first show, so y'all can suck it. This would be much better if I can actually, listen to my friends. Or at least see talks. First up is the Moscow Mauler, Vladimir Kozlov. crushing communist, the Red Ravager. Vladimir Kozlov poses a unique threat to this match with his striking and powerhouse capabilities. And up next, this man has been making waves in WWE mostly over the past year. His future may be bright, but this man is dark. He is the dangerous Dane, Aleister Black. You know, I like Aleister Black. I'm a huge fan of his. While not a Satanist myself, I can appreciate the fact that he is outside the box. He is unique. His look is unique. Maybe I can see if one of my friends can join. He won't be here, but at least you'll hear someone else's voice. And you won't have to deal with my white boy, vanilla, generic ass voice. I'm trying my best, but my best leaves a lot to be desired. Well, Shelton Benjamin apparently is a tag team champion. Didn't know that. We don't even have tag team titles, so I'm a bit confused. Shelton Benjamin, though, definitely one of the most gifted athletes in WWE in recent memory. Been around for a while. He left for a while. He's now back, but well, we stole him, so they can suck it. Shelton Benjamin has always been someone I like to keep my eye on. His athleticism and gifted ability in that ring is just heads and tails above the rest of the competition. Whether it be the super kick, the T-bone suplex, or that jumping reverse STO he does, or back in the day that reverse or that 450 splash. He can do it all. Up next, we have William Regal, the man from Blackpool, England, former King of the Ring, accolades everyone knows, don't need to list them for you and bore you with those details. William Regal is currently the NXT General Manager, but I have talked him back into the ring. Once in the ring, it's hard to leave. And it's harder to leave when you're a former King of the Ring who still loves that spotlight. I think at his advanced age, he still poses a unique threat to our competitors. He's a veteran with more experience than, well, some of these guys' lives. We'll have to wait and see if William Regal can pull it out, or if the younger guys will push past him. Oh, that man has some singles tucked into his string, I see. And I don't mean strip of money. Hobo Jesus with a guitar, that's what Elias Sampson is. But here in TRX, WWE has more than one meaning. But the meaning we choose to really tell our fans is Walk with Elias. I personally have no problem with the guy. He entertains me both in the ring and on the mic with his unique singing voice, as well as his badass guitar playing. I am expecting Elias to be a major player here in RPW. This man is the very definition of a renegade. He goes up against the grain, the popular look and build and persona of a wrestling superstar, but he's going to be a success. I feel it. Speaking of the prototypical build, we have EC3, a man born into greatness, born into the wealthy Carter family. This man is built like a brick shithouse, and he'll tell you all about it. Damn, he's a little too big. Might need to slender him down a little bit. EC3, of course, recently returning to NXT. Hasn't yet stepped in the ring for them, but he's signed after leaving the place with the owl. EC3 is one of my personal favorite guys who left WWE, perfected himself, and well, now he's much better and he's been welcomed back by the E. And this match is underway. Snapmare, it's over. Oh, they followed the blockbuster. Mini blockbuster. Targeting the arm early on of Elias, making sure he can't strum that guitar later on. What a nice dedita. Ethan Carter swarming Elias. Hitting him with a great combination of strikes. Oh, hey, ref, get in there, break that up. That's dirty. Oh, Elias is finally looking to make a move. But instead he gets slammed into the turnbuckle and driven into the mat. Only a one count, folks, as the Moscow Mauler makes his way into the match. First thing he does is whips EC3 across the ropes, and then hits him with a beautiful snap suplex. Elias and Kozlov take a turn, beating up EC3, but Elias hits Vlad with a big electric chair drop. Ooh, but Ethan Carter III hits that big time spear out of nowhere, followed by a short arm clothesline on Vladimir Kozlov. Nice arm drag by the Red Ravager, countered by EC3. Followed by a corkscrew neckbreaker. And making his way into the matchup, the gold standard, Shelton Benjamin. Oh, we have the gold standard and the man with a silver spoon in his butt. I mean mouth. In different circumstances, I could see these two working together. What a shoulder breaker from Elias onto Vladimir Kozlov, followed by the big knee drop driven right into his face. Meanwhile, Shelton Benjamin eliminates EC3 from the Royal Rumble. Simultaneously, Alistair Black makes his way to the matchup. First thing he does is, well, play tag with Vladimir Kozlov. He hits him with a beautiful follow-away slam. Just picture perfect. And Alistair Black's been welcomed to this match with ferocity by Vladimir Kozlov. Meanwhile, we have EC3 getting beat up by Shelton Benjamin on the other side. Alistair Black using the cage to help him out. He hits a big elbow to the chest cavity of Vladimir Kozlov, followed by a big time knee into that ugly face indeed. Will Nagel is the last man in this ring, kinda suitably so, as he's like 500 years old and wrestled Jesus. Ooh, what a cutter from Alistair Black on Vladimir Kozlov on the outside of the ring. But only a 1 count. Vlad counters. Elias Sampson has been eliminated. I missed what happened, but I'm certain EC3 hit the 1% on him. But he gets hit with that big Uranagi slam by Vladimir Kozlov shortly thereafter, and Alistair Black seeks to steal the cover. EC3 kicks out after 2.5. Shelton Benjamin hits a big reverse DDT on Will Nagel in the center of the ring. Shelton Benjamin with a big side suplex on Will Nagel. He's calling for the end. But Will Nagel backs into the corner, looking for safety, pushes Shelton Benjamin away from him. EC3 grabs Shelton from behind as whipping him into the corner, followed by a stomp and more eye raking. Meanwhile, we see Alistair Black having a vicious dragon sleeper locked on tightly off Vladimir Kozlov. Oh, he tapped, but the ref didn't see it. Alistair Black is saving for the finish. Vladimir Kozlov ducks under the Black Mass kick. EC3 calls for the finish. Will Nagel calls him to the corner again. Comes on top of the chamber. It's a beautiful body splash onto Shelton Benjamin. Vladimir Kozlov calls for the finish. And hits another big Uranagi on EC3. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Right. Wow, Vladimir Kozlov has been eliminated by EC3, who's just on absolute fire as he hits a butterfly piledriver on Shelton Benjamin. Will this be it for the gold standard? 1, 2, 3. EC3 eliminates Shelton Benjamin. and then counters a DDT from Aleister Black. And then hits him with a big butterfly suplex. EC3 must really like butterflies right now. I'm not here to judge. William Regal looking to make EC3 tap with that single leg Boston Crab. Could this be it? No, EC3 breaks out. And misses wildly with a clothesline. Aleister Black hits him with a big running SDO and then hits William Regal with a big time cutter. 1, 2. William Regal kicks out of 2. Ooh, and William Regal has been busted open from his elbows from Aleister Black. Oh, Aleister Black working the submission. That arm and leg thing. Well, William Regal breaks out because, well, he knows submissions better than almost anyone. Oh, he misses the knee trembler. Gets hit with a big time stinger splash in the corner. Oh. Oh, what a Dragon Slayer locked on by Aleister Black. Could this be it? Or EC3 tap. No, EC3 outlasts a submission. Oh, William Regal looks in and breaks up the pin. William Regal's looking to hit someone with something. Oh, he locks on the Regal stretch. They're gonna make the Aleister Black tap out. And Aleister Black has tapped out. Our final two are EC3 and William Regal. EC3, of course, has been in this match from the very beginning, and William Regal was the last participant to enter. William Regal is getting those elbows. Oh, this could be the TKO by EC3, who's now signaling for it. What's he signaling for, though? It's a 1%er. He's a Carter. That means he's better than you. 1, 2, 3. Oh, shit. William Regal with a big kick out at 2 3/4. EC3 doesn't know what he has to do to put the old man away. William Regal gets ripped into the corner. And then he gets his arm beaten up. Whipped into another corner. And gets tied up in the tree of woe. Whoa. Stomped right to the face. EC3 is taking a moment to relax in the corner before pinning William Regal. 1, 2. Ooh, what an emphatic kick out by William Regal. Oh, that has to be illegal. A knee drop to the back of the head. William Regal with the big counter, maybe that's all he needed. Ooh, what a snap Hangman's neck breaker by EC3. Followed by a reverse DDT from William Regal off the counter. Regal going for that dirty pin. 1, 2. No, EC3 showing off his muscle, kicking out. Oh. Hits another TKO on William Regal, whose body is just limp at this point. EC3 is telling him to get up. And he hits another 1%er. William Regal is going to need a medical evaluation after this match. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, EC3. He's a Carter, and that means he's better than you. Good job, sir. Congratulations on the victory. Let's get right into our next match. I don't have to look at that douchebag face of EC3. A match I've been waiting for. Fatal 4-way for the RPW Renegade Women's Champion. Shit, I fucked up. Championship. We have Kairi Sane. We have AJ Lee. We have Paige. And we have Rosemary. Wide range of ladies represented in this match. We have technical prowess, we have powerhouse, we have high flying. These 4 ladies represent a bright future in women's wrestling. AJ Lee, of course, seemingly retired. Paige, seemingly forcibly retired. Rosemary, being undervalued in the Owl Company, and Kairi Sane seeking to make her fame in NXT's Women Division and WWE. Place your bets, folks. This is gonna be a wild one. So let's get her started. First up is the Black Widow, AJ Lee. A woman who's been around for quite a while. She got trained by Jay Lethal and